My name is Jimmy Quaid, and this is Sharon Quaid, and we're from Prince Settlement, Louisiana. Bought this home, which was big enough, 5 bedroom, 3 bath, 3,000 square foot, beautiful home, and it was perfect for our size, for our family. Everybody had a room, and we had extra room. Everybody could spread out.
August the
29th.
August the 29th, Ida came in, hit our home, and when Ida came in and hit our home, she took out 2-story roof. She took out some shingles on the 1-story roof. Whenever she did, she peeled off the 2-story roof, and water started pouring in our home.
Correct. It was. It peeled the metal roof back. Water was pouring into the upstairs rooms, which then worked its way down through the second floor onto the ground floor, the bottom level of the home. Water was pouring in across the walls and the sheetrock, where it was just literally running across my hands at the time and puddling up on the hardwood floor. After the storm come through, we, due to the massive damage in the area, we were out of power for about 3.5 weeks. We were primarily running off a generator and trying to keep fuel in the generator and windy units. We had AC, and I was cooking outside, and we were barbecuing and whatever we could do to keep eating and functioning as best we could. But for 3 weeks, this house set with water and moisture in the walls and the ceilings. We finally got a hold to our contractor. He, once the power come back on, he sent a team of folks over and immediately started demoing. But you could already smell the mold
and you could visibly see the mold that was going on in the
correct.
house.
When they started pulling it all off, you could physically. I showed you pictures. You've seen the videos, pictures of you can see the mold all over the inside of the ceilings and the floors and stuff.
And I instantly got sick from the mold within the first few weeks of the house.
The mold in the house was so severe and so intense that it was getting my wife and my son sick. It was to a point to where she physically had to go to the doctor, her and my son. The doctor told her that they didn't no longer want her in the house. He told her to stay out of the house, no ifs and buts, period.
But before Mode Zero came and sprayed the house, I could not walk into the home at all. I literally, even if the door would open, I could not go in I could not be around the door at all. I had to be all the way in the yard because I could still smell the mold coming out, and it would make me wheeze. And then once they came and sprayed, I could walk in the house afterwards.
She would be sitting on the swing on the back porch where we spent a lot of time. And we'd open up the door, and she could immediately, please close the door, I can't breathe. And it was that bad. The insurance company went bankrupt, left us holding the bag, and everything was turned over to the Louisiana Insurance Guaranteed Association, LIGA, state of Louisiana. Once they cut the initial check for the roof, right, we went ahead and had them come in, and they dried in the roof. They done the roof. Put new shingles, put new sheet metal on it, dried everything in, and then once they done that, then me and my son put in plastic to seal everything off so they could come in and go ahead and eliminate the mold.
Mode Zero was easy. Whenever Mr. Jim came out to our home, he came out here and he was kind of just told us about his products and stuff. He came into the house and we felt really, really comfortable with everything that he had to say, and I knew that everything was going to be taken care of.
So, yeah, since then, it's been a blessing. She's able to go in the house. Our laundry room is still intact, so we go in and wash clothes. We can dry clothes. She comes in sometimes when my son and I are in here emptying dehumidifiers and doing different things around the house. She'll come in with us and help us. He was very knowledgeable.
Very knowledgeable.
He could answer all of our questions. He left no areas but concern for us. There was a level of comfort there. And more importantly than anything, he assured us that his product and what he does and how he does it works. He spoke very passionately about it, enough to where it impassioned us to have faith in him and what he can do.
And just I felt safe to come in our home again. And I love the fact that I can walk in our home again.
After 9 months, my wife was able to walk back into her home and be able to breathe and be able to function, thanks to Mr. Jim and the guys.
Yes.
Very professional. I would highly recommend him. Done a great job. He's followed up with us a couple of times, calling, checking on us, making sure everything's going well, making sure we're happy with what we got. His guys were very professional. They come in, they not only sprayed our home, they sprayed the vehicles, they treated my shops, the camper we're in for cross-contamination.
Cross-contamination, because they knew that my allergies were bad.
They done all of that, and just to make sure that my wife could be able to function and live like we need to, and that speaks volumes about him and the professionalism of him and his guys.
Yeah, but I'm thankful for Mr. Jim and them to be able to walk into the home again. I'm just very thankful, because to own a home and not be able to walk in your home for so long, and to be able to walk in your home again is amazing now.
Baby, tell them what you did when they were here doing all the work.
I was excited. I was just ready. I couldn't wait to walk in. I was actually trying to walk in whenever they were here spraying out.
My wife went around and thanked every one of them
Oh, I
over and
did.
over and over
I
again.
did, sure did. And then also the guys called Mr. Jim up, and they said she thanked us, and he told them, he said, yeah, y'all jobs were important, because I told him, I said, y'all jobs are just as important, as anybody else's jobs. I said, because what y'all do is very important, because I couldn't go in the home if it wasn't for you guys. So I kept on thanking them for what they did.
It was a personal touch. It wasn't just the professional and knowing what he's doing. I'm in the service industry. The type of work that I do, I provide a service to my customers. Day in and day out, I know what service looks like, and he provided a good professional service.